One handphone can collect more than 4 million books. Why do I need to go to those places if I can do it at home, at the comfort of my hand, with a single finger? That is the metaphor that these people are doing, and it is happening right now. And how do we deal with this? It is a prediction that, say, by the year 2000, we will have this, but we have more than this now. And therefore, what is technology in our midst? We talk so much about technology. Do we understand technology? I'm a science person. I hardly can understand what technology is all about, given the rapid movement of technology that we can't even understand and control, especially my generation that are not really exposed to technology. I'm not anti-technology, but if you want to talk about human and the being humane world, then you must understand technology in its human dimension, not in its technological dimension. And I think that's the struggle that we are having in this university. Bill Gates mentioned this. While we are very dependent on technology, it does not always work. How many of us have experienced it? I think all of us experienced it. When we want technology to work, technology does not work. And the reason, I think, is quite simple, because there are many things that we need to assemble before we can take technology on board. I want to list at least 6 things. 6 A's, I call it. It must be available. How many of this technology is available around us, particularly the Muslim countries, the developing countries? If it's available, it must be appropriate. Some of these technologies are not even appropriate to our culture, to our needs. It's just dumped on us because of trade arrangements or whatever it is. It has to be affordable. Yeah? Some of the technologies that we have worth more than what a farmer can earn in a month. Yeah? And all the other things about autonomous, about accessibility, about ambiguity. Have we inspected all the 6 A's and understand whether this technology is appropriate for us, that we need it? If we don't, then I think at the end of the day, we will be just another quote-unquote inhuman person using a machine that we don't understand. When we talk about arriving in meaning, and Yusuf is talking about it, what is the meaning of this technology? When our life actually changes without we knowing it, because of the technology's influence, directly or indirectly. Those are questions that I am concerned with in my university, so that the students that I churn out will not be a victim of my decision, which is made in a kind of an insipid way, right? I want now to come back, and I wanted to change the world. We all want to change the world. Technology wants to change the world, right? But often not. When we change the world, we find that the world we change sometimes gets worse than it was before. Look at the change that we see now. This is a changed world. Yeah? Beginning from the discovery of a virus, the way we handled it, the vaccine comes in, at the end of the day, the world is still not as bad, as good as it was. Yeah? The politics of vaccination, for example, the number of people who died senselessly, without any understanding of where they come from and how do we actually protect them, is a kind of change that we're going to see from now on. There are many other variants that are coming. The latest one is Omicron, XBB, and many more that's going to come. And that is the change world that we are going to deal with. Are we prepared to deal with this? And therefore, changing the world is nice, as has been mentioned, but can we cope with this change? And this is, I think, the question that we want to labor on as far as that's concerned. We know the word VUCA, volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous. All these are happening on a day-to-day basis. The things that we understand today may change tomorrow. In fact, even before tomorrow, it will change. How do you cope with these changes? Is this part and parcel of the skills that you were taught in the university?